and welcome to Level 343's first online video. What I wanted to share with you today is a reoccurring theme and question that's been in every conversation we've had lately. Basically, how do we monitor and manage our social networks? As a matter of fact, we just received this email from one of our readers. I wanted to share with you guys. Hello, SEO Copy. I've been following you for 8 months now, and I wonder how you share great information with your readers, whether on Twitter, Facebook, or even LinkedIn, etc. How do you do it? How do you monitor and measure your social media, and is it time-consuming? Signed, Clueless in New York. Great questions, Clueless in New York. But let's be clear. Social network automation is not the same as measuring your social media. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a peek into my morning routine while I monitor, manage several accounts. It takes me about an hour and a half, and voila, the rest of my day I can actually focus on other aspects of the project. So what I mean here is not only can you put things on autopilot, but you can actually go back and again, I'll show you some steps to take and respond, connect, engage, all those buzzwords that, marketing people love to hear. So anyway, here goes. No surprise, I use Hootsuite. One of the things I love about Hootsuite is that it has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful seamless platform. What that means is it gives me the capability to navigate from one account to another seamlessly. As you can see here, there's a couple of tabs. Each one of these is a certain account that I follow and I manage throughout the day. I can bring in Facebook. I can bring in our Facebook fan pages. And the way you do that is via their preferences. Really awesome, awesome preferences. Not only can you manage several accounts, you can also add various feeds of accounts that you want to manage because of a campaign, because of an approach, regardless of what it is. Take a look at this. You've got Facebook, you've got Facebook fan pages, LinkedIn, MySpace, Foursquare. You could also bring in your RSS feeds, which is another big plus. So what's not to love with Hootsuite? So the question is, how do I personally do it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on one account, which is my SEO Copy. So first thing in the morning, what I'll do is I use Google Alerts. I don't know how many of you are using Google Alerts, but if you don't, you should really consider doing so. Take a look here. One of our Google Alerts is for SEO content. 9 results. Awesome stuff. Coming from Search Engine Watch, coming from Internet Search Engine Database, from Mashable. All some wonderful posts that you can share with your readers. And not only are you sharing with your readers, but you're also hitting the keywords for your campaign. This one here is social networks. You've got 9 of them to work with. Again, Google Alerts, something I would suggest everyone using as part of a campaign when it comes to targeting your brand, targeting keywords, especially within a program like Hootsuite. So let's get back to Hootsuite here. Another wonderful example that I love using is the Organic SEO Copywriting, the Conversation Daily. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Paperly. Awesome, awesome, awesome motivation, awesome platform, a great way to connect. And what I mean by that, if you're using Twitter, there is an area right here where you can actually create lists. Now these lists will pull various followers depending on the strategy and the campaign. In this particular instance, I've got a list specifically for writers, and so voila, there's the list. So we take a look at what was published today. Wonderful conversations from media to stories to SEO. Take one here, for example. You can use their Twitter button. Let me real quickly find it, and there it is. Now, what I would suggest doing, especially if you're going to start using Hootsuite, is to cut and paste the actual content that the tweet button gives you, bring it back to Hootsuite, pop it into this area, and make sure you have your account set. Take a look at this. You can actually schedule it. So What a wonderful way to automate your campaign in a way that not only are you going to engage your readers in what they want to hear, what they want to read, the keywords that are, important, but you can also schedule it throughout the day. So let's hypothetically schedule this for today at 1:30. I hit OK, I hit schedule, et voila, there it is. Throughout the day, you can schedule them for today, tomorrow, depending on your campaign, if you have videos in your campaign, if you have audios. Again, this is the area that you will see them in your pending tweets. Now, the other wonderful thing here is you can continue the conversation in this area, in your mentions. This is very important when you're using Hootsuite, because once you've automated this area here, the pending tweets, you walk away. You go back to your project. You go back to your conferences. You go back to wherever you need to go back to. Once you come back into Hootsuite every once in a while, throughout your day, you can take a look at your mentions as I stated here. Voila. If you need to respond, you've got an easy reply. If you need to retweet, there it is. Just make sure you stay connected. Make sure you do go back in and continue the conversation. All these different columns are, again, monitored by you in your preferences depending on the campaign. I hope I've answered your question on how I do it and how I monitor. Now, the next time, the next video, I should say, we're going to take a look at the measuring of your social media. And that's the really wonderful thing about Hootsuite. Since I have several profiles, you can see it gives you not only date ranges, but it also gives you a summary of stats. Click by region, click by top referrals, click by top days, including your top clicks and your top URLs. So that's why when I mentioned bringing your Hootsuite into your own shrinking URL, it's because you can track it better via the Hootsuite. Now, let's be real clear. One thing that I wanted to make sure that we understand, especially when you're connecting with your social media, look at things statistically. Twitter has 175 million registered users. Facebook is creeping to 600. LinkedIn has over 100 million. Okay, so it's not clear what percentages regularly use the service, and we can get into a whole different discussion. But when you monitor, what you're actually doing is you are discussing, you're getting up close and personal, you're continuously tracking your real time. And this is where you get involved in the conversation. So, you can't help but respond to the mentions. However, when you're measuring, that's when you're looking at the data. That's when you look at what happened numerically. You look at statistics, you look at regions, you look at what piece of audio or video connects with the peaks, lows, where you need to tweak your campaign. And again, you put it on autopilot, you walk away, et voila, it's all done. Now, I realize it's no secret. We all want a cookie cutter solution. I get that. I want fixes too. But whenever you're working on social networks, whether Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, your fan pages, you've got to make sure that one size doesn't fit all. Not one strategy is going to work with another. That's just not the way. That's not the real world. Numbers matter, but they only matter for you. Not to say don't look at other statistics, but understand them, embrace them, but don't live or die by them. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email at seocopy@level343.com. I might even answer in a video. Until then, have a wonderful day and ciao.